Hey there, and welcome to the Weeb Lounge. I'm Nick. This is episode 8 of Kuma 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 Bear, and in this one we have pizza, and a fan club, and potentially all-out war. All right, the episode opens up with, like, someone getting dragged in front of the king in a dark room getting executed. I don't know what's really going on there, and to be completely honest, I'm not too sure what it is after watching the episode. Maybe it's this guy or whatever. I'll get to it, but the first little bit there just kind of doesn't make sense to me, even after watching the whole episode. But anyways, after the execution, we have pizza. You always have pizza after an execution. It's great. The hell? Yeah, there's potatoes on the pizza. Okay. Last episode, Yuna promised to cook pizza, and of course, here's the pizza, and it's sitting outside on the table thing with potatoes on it. I've never had a potato pizza. I don't think I'm ever going to have a potato pizza because that just does not sound tasty at all. Unless it's like in the crust or something. Whatever. Okay, well, Eleonora is going to go ahead and take Yuna to the castle for a tour. At the same time, while she's gone or whatever, we have Noah, Misa, and Fina on a little secret mission. Well, Noah's on a secret mission, kind of dragging the other two along with, right? And they all head out to the market. They go to some place. It almost looks like the entrance to an inn or a hotel or something, but that's not what it is. She had a box of business cards made. Yeah, this is the Kuma Bear fan club cards. Yeah, it's a thing. They're numbered too. There's 10,000 of these things. And of course, Fina is number 1, Noah's number 2, and Misa is number 3. Back in days like that, without like the proper stuff, it's got to take a long time to print like the individual numbers on that. That's got to take a while. But yeah, beside the point. Now, while they're out on their little secret mission, because, you know, of course, they don't want Yuna to know that she created this little fan club. It was Noah's idea. So that's going to be kept a little bit of a secret, as best as they can. I don't see it lasting long, because later in the episode, she kind of wanders in. Yuna comes wandering in on a little Kuma Bear meeting. It's whatever. Okay, over to Yuna and Eleonora. That name's just weird. Touring the castle. Apparently, Eleonora, you know, Noah's mom, is like really high up in rank at the castle. She has a direct line to the king, and she commands the soldiers and all this. It's almost like she has like the advisor role, like a military commander role, and just overall intelligence, kind of like all wrapped in together. And yeah, that's real powerful. If somebody in any kind of political anything has all that, my God, you're like one step away from being king/queen herself. But anyways, as they're walking around, they run into Lady Flora. Lady Flora, this little bitty girl, just goes running up to old Yuna, Kuma Bear. He's like, "Yay, Kuma Kuma," and like, you know, it's the typical thing we've seen over and over. You know, a little girl sees Bear, thinks it's cute and whatever. Yay, Bear, happy. Go. Okay. Anyways, well, Lady Flora is a princess. She's a princess, and that kind of makes Yuna nervous because Yuna kind of has to do what princess says. But yeah, all Lady Flora wants to do is kind of haul her around and show her the castle. She wants to give the tour. Okay, harmless enough. In the process, they have a picnic. And she brings out the freaking pudding again. How long does pudding last? I mean, it's not like it's in a refrigerator or nothing. Well, it's probably in that magic bag thing. Yeah, it probably don't go bad or nothing. Time probably stops inside the bag. Who the hell knows? Okay, well, they're kind of waiting for Cliff to show up. Okay, Cliff is Eleonora's husband, and, you know, he's the noble guy from back in the town Yuna came from, right? And he's on his way to the castle, the majesty, see the king and birthday stuff and all that good crap. Well, while he's on his way, we kind of go to the king and Eleonora, and this creepy ass guy just kind of pops in, like makes a whole bunch of knights go to sleep, comes in the door, and he was like, hee, I have an evil plan, look at me. It turns out this is Gulzam. Gulzam, 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 whatever. He's apparently an exiled royal magician that was probably exiled because he was, you know, taking prisoners and like killing them for experiments and stuff. He is a nasty guy. He looks like nasty. He's got like an X. He's wearing the royal crest, right? But he put like duct tape over it, so it forms like an X or something on it. It's yeah. I can see better ways to show your resistance other than just duct tape. Oh my God. Okay, well this guy comes across as pretty powerful. When he shows up, apparently it was just an illusion, you know, an illusion powerful enough to put Nice to sleep, get into the king's, you know, main chamber, and, you know, laugh at him maniacally. Yeah, he just kind of disappears and that's it. Well, what it is this guy has an army of monsters outside the castle, outside of the whole, outside the walls. Like 10,000 monsters ready to descend on this kingdom, all right? Now, the king seems a little worried about this, okay? Now, if this was like some old school real stuff or whatever, a king terribly worried about 10,000 monsters, well, let's say it was 10,000 troops outside the walls, right? That's a small number in all reality, but these are monsters, okay? You got griffins and big worm and goblins and orcs and stuff. You got a whole bunch of stuff out there, you know. Anything you could dream of from D&D is probably out there somewhere. Probably a beholder floating around looking through windows or something. Who the fuck knows? Okay. Well, of course, you know, Noah, she kind of worried because there's reports of monster attacks coming from the north of the kingdom, right? And guess which way Cliff's coming from? Guess which way? He's coming from the north. So he's basically Cliff's going to be walking through this whole freaking army and Gul'zam and all that stuff, right? Well, Yuna doesn't know this, but Noah's like a little concerned because she heard about the attacks. It's like, oh, Yuna, can you go help my daddy? You know, protect him and make sure he gets here okay. Yeah, Yuna's going to do that. She's just fine. She's fine doing that. So Yuna starts going toward the forest and uses her bear radar. I guess it's basically an overhead map. Shows you where all the monsters are and everything. It's in every freaking MMO there is pretty much. Well, she notices that there's a ridiculous amount of monsters. Walks into them, beats them all to hell, like all of them. She's surrounded by orcs and griffins and like big worm thing, the worm thing or whatever. She makes bear golems. She has Kuma Q and Kuma Yun or whatever the heck the names of the I get those mixed up. I can't remember them. But yeah, you got Yuna and the bear fighting along with two bear golems. So you got 4 bears and a human dressed as bear fighting a horde of 10,000 monster army craziness led by Gul'zam, who gets punched in the face eventually and he's defeated. Yeah, I was a little disappointed too. I'm sitting here expecting it's like, okay, starts off with the execution, right? And I'm like, ooh, okay, things getting a little bit more serious here. And then it immediately cuts from that to pizza and cute crap again. I am sick of the cutesy shit in this. My God, it's a cute girl in a parrot costume. I get it. There's going to be cutesy in it. That's fine. It's in moderation. It's great, but this is getting too much. I can't handle it. Oh my God. Okay. Starts with execution. Yay! Building the pizza party. Fuck the potatoes on the pizza. It's not pizza. It's a potato pie or something. I don't care. But it's just, and the 3 girls, you know, Noah, Misa, and Fina just kind of walking through the market doing the thing. You know, it's just all little cutesy thing, whatever. It's whatever. I mean, whatever. I mean, the formation of the Kuma Bear Club or whatever, that can have some real good comedic tone to it. I can see that, you know, them trying to keep it secret and all this stuff being comedic. I can see that. It's fine. But of course, they had to be cute along the way, and it's annoying. It's not, you know, it's The Order of Rabbit. And several of these other series, they're meant to be cute anime, right? But those anime, they may do it in such a way where it's more storyline driven, the characters are fairly uniquely different, and it's comedic in a sense that it's not the same crap all the time. It's not, yay, look at me being cute over here, you go fuck yourself, yay. Stop with this. Okay. Now, when it came to the Monster Army, I mean, they hinted at it the previous episode, right? So I'm like, okay, Monster Army, you had the execution early on, there's going to be some kind of fight or battle or a real big build up to it. And I'm like, okay, we're finally going to get some action. We're going to see this OP crazy bear in action and beat the crap out of everything. And I'm sitting here thinking it could be a glorious battle. It can go a few episodes even or whatever. It could actually push Yuna to her limit or, you know, have her develop special skills. What happens? Army's dead, Gulzum's gone, problem solved. Within like the course of a couple minutes. I mean, it does go to show the kind of level of power she has. And of course, the king is very thankful about this because he was worried the kingdom was going to get attacked by monsters and fall and all this, you know, stuff. But Yuna just walks out there and is like, yeah, Kuma punch, you dead, I win, goodbye. That was entertaining, thank you. Oh my god, spread the fight out a little bit. Make it a little bit more epic or whatever. Yeah, let's just have like Fina and Misa and Noah like cheering or something or motivating her on, you know, that kind of whole anime trope or whatever. You can do it. Fuck, you can do a better episode than this. I'm hating on this episode more so than usual because it brought my hopes up. Ooh, there's a fight. Ooh, there's a bunch of monsters. It's about to go down. That's how it ended. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. If you guys are kind of miffed at this or just kind of done, mention it in the comments. Did you like it? I mean, there's people that like the more cutesy stuff. That's fine, but it feels like it's going nowhere. It's like it's rinse repeat. It's like, oh, killed monsters over here, kill monsters over here, kill monsters, cute, eat pizza, fuck you. We'll see you in the next video.